I was thinking earlier as I listened to Destiny's Child. I've just got one track, and it's not the sort of music I generally listen to, but I liked a particular track, and I downloaded it some years ago. And I was listening to the musicianship and the production, and the vocals, the way that everything had been knitted together. It was superbly crafted, and the level of musicianship was exceptional as far as I could know that they were real musicians. I don't know exactly. It could have been entirely electronically generated. But the people that are involved in the production of that music at that level are they are the high value males in our society. They've achieved uh, the top of their game, and so um, there'll be plenty of male energy and ambition in those guys. But I don't see them personally as role models at all, because I think that achieving your full potential it depends really on what your goal is to some extent. Um, and of course, if you follow a worldly goal, then you will seek worldly things. And, worldly things are fine. But ultimately, as a follower of Christ, I think we follow um, a different goal, and we must follow a different goal. It's not given to us to follow the world. And this is what happens with the sorcerers, because these people, some of them, I don't know who or how many, but the elite people who govern the world and who organize these tremendous shows of excellence that become a pillar, almost a totem, around which people gather, whether it's a movie or a star or a band or a song. Um, there are many different icons that are used to assemble the congregation of Baal, as it were, around them. Um, it's an extraordinary state of affairs, I suppose, in some ways, but such is the world. But it's my belief that all of these people they become trapped. Um, I understand why they do what they're doing, and it does make rational sense in some ways, but because they're not following the one true God, they become trapped in their own conceit. This is the hell that they create for themselves. And I do believe that the elites of this world have great knowledge of how to preserve their health. They don't. They understand. They know that medicines are not for our health. Of course, they know that, and they won't take anything like that for themselves. I'm quite sure of it. They because they have conserved ancient knowledge, so they will understand plant medicine intimately, and fasting, and correct practices. And perhaps they will be able to summon their devilish energy to aid them in this path. I don't know about that. Perhaps so. You could argue it, but it's not important ultimately, because although they achieve so much, and even can um, overcome the grave for extended periods, and they can become very, very ancient indeed. I believe, perhaps 1,000 years of age, and they can inhabit, as it were, different worldly manifestations. So it's a dark demon energy, and it's a trapped energy. And the danger of that energy is that it can only free itself, or its illusion is that it can free itself by feeding off the energy of those who are not yet caught. And so it's constantly clutching out and trying to draw in unsuspecting passers-by. So I think it's very important to keep one's wits, about one as far as possible in these matters, and not to be deceived by any man, whether he's standing on a platform or just ranting on the internet.